Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode. Today is Wednesday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. So, we're going to start analyzing how the markets are doing. This coming Friday, we have strong news again. So, normally the markets slow down. I know we had strong news last week, strong news this week, but that's what happened. The market is just going to start just doing corrections or moving sideways, and that is the way it's looking so far. The market moves, but it moves very slow and only gives up a few pips at a time. Okay, so we're gonna look and scan real quick. What we're looking for, the strategy that we're using, which is called the 30-minute strategy, and we have a certain time that we look for our trades, and people are part of the community of Super Easy. They know the time that we look for our trades, but we can look for setups the night before or something that has possibilities. What I like to do is normally put them on the top over here, right there. For example, this one is on buy zone. Okay, I have green on the long term, but we don't have a signal yet. Okay, I have green on 50 minutes, but I don't have a signal yet. And by the way, before I forget, I want to give a shout to one of the subscribers who is in Super Easy also. Let me check real quick. Yeah, he gave me a suggestion to use these sessions for London, New York, and Tokyo, and those are adjustable. 1 second, please. I wanna mention his name. Let me see. Okay, his name is James Frederick. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much for that suggestion. It's a great idea to have the sessions starting over here. I just put them on. I need to check if they're lined up, and they're lined up with the time and everything, if they're correctly. So we have a way to do it, 30 minutes. And also I like to also talk to, because there was a question also in the comments. One of the subscribers was asking for a little bit of advice, and he was saying if he gets the dashboard right here, for an example, this is 15 minutes all green, and what it's telling me, it's that bar 1, bar 2, bar 3, bar 4, 5 are, there's a strength that's going up. You can see it right there. And then but this move, obviously can keep going lower. So that's why we want to wait for the signal and preferably have all the 15 minutes and 30 minutes in the green with the signal in the buy zone. Then we check all our indicators, and if only then, if everything lines up. I think Uncle Pete doesn't recommend only one line. He recommends at minimum 2 time frames completely in one direction. If you get 3, I mean that's real good. But what happens, and I understand what happens sometimes, is when you're at 3 or 4, the trade already went higher. So we just let them go. But if 15 minutes, 30 minutes, let's say 1 hour, if everything happens in this area and then we have a signal, those are the good signals that we're looking. And also look at the right time. Okay, don't trade any time. So even if we get like a nice setup right now, we're gonna scan through the market right now. If we have a perfect setup, we're not gonna go into a trade because we're supposed to wait for the right time for it. The timing is very important. Timing, it's everything. or I want to say everything, but very important. So EuroCAD, that's what we have right now. That's a possibility. So I gotta normally when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna look for that EuroCAD number one. GPCHF. Let's see how it looks. It looks good, you know, since it's cell zone. But for me, it was moving so choppy this week. I mean, very volatile. Remember, we need to look for, you know, smooth, kind of even candles. I don't like that one. So USD CAD and USD CAD, we're low here, but again, too much volatility on USD CAD. CAD, I don't like it either. Going up and down, up and down. Even if you get a signal here, I mean, you already got the signal there, but it's been choppy because of the news, pretty much. Euro CHF, same idea. So this one is CAT JPY, same idea. In the beginning of the week, I enter a trade on this one. I enter exactly in this area over here. Okay. And everything was good, you know. I even had 15-30 minutes. I had this, and all the transfers. Everything was good. The only thing I didn't like too much is it was outside of the arrow was outside of the sell zone, and it give a few pips. But I didn't close my trade. Okay, I had my take profit lower. And then it went against me, and so I closed my trade after this signal appeared. I was like yesterday or in the morning, so I closed it. Okay, so and it's because you know the market's been kind of weird this week, but we still got today and tomorrow and see what's up with the markets. Very choppy. I don't even look at it. Okay, this one NCDCHF. Okay. This one might have a chance. All depends what it does from here and tomorrow. But we're gonna see again, okay? But I'm not convinced. Skip it. That might be a good continuation trade, but it's not ready yet. JPCAD, Shopee. Excuse me. I wouldn't go into that trade, even if everything's perfect to go down. You know, but the signal's here in the middle of it's not even on the sell zone or in the buy zone. So we skipped that one. Although, look at that, right? Tempting. It's not the timing. It doesn't look right. So we just skipped it again. USD JPY, very choppy. Euro GBP. This one at least have a direction, okay? So I kind of like this one a little bit better. And one of the things that I do, I mean, to determine the recommendation for this method is just in the 30 minutes, but let's look at the 1 hour and see how it looks. And make it a little smaller. Okay, the 1 hour looks like that. That can be the reversal right there, and the 4 hour looks like that. So definitely let's do for a pullback, but that could be our trade, you know. So it has possibilities. So Euro GBP, gonna put it second here on the top. So in the morning, I'm just gonna check those, nothing else. Okay, where do I left? GP odd. Don't like it, too choppy. Euro USD. That one looks, it's kind of choppy, but it has one direction. So that's a possibility also. Euro USD. Odd NCD. Okay. That looks consistent in one direction. I think still got more down, but we're gonna see how that one looks. It has possibilities. So that's odd NCD. We're gonna put it in our list also for the morning. Alt CHF. Don't like it. USD CHF. Too choppy. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Don't like it. USD CHF. GP USD. No like it. No good. Euro JPY. Okay, this one has a possibility to. Okay, that's a big pullback for the bigger time frame, but it can do a pullback here. But I'm not convinced. I'm not even gonna put it on the list. Not ready yet. Out USD. Too choppy. NCD USD. That was an earlier trade, and it worked good, but I didn't take it because it was out. The arrow was outside my buy zone. So if you do gold, I don't do too much gold. Look at that, very choppy, very confusing. No. GP JPY, super choppy. Okay, doing a, look at that. If we look at the daily, okay, we're going up. Obviously we had and I look at it like this: impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction. That the giant impulse. Now it's doing this correction again, sideways. Okay, so this is a correction. So you can only go up or down from here after this correction. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna give it more time for JPY. Euro odd. Okay, Euro odd. I don't like it too much. I don't like Euro odd. Odd JPY. Too choppy again. Euro NCD. Okay, this one has a clear direction, but I'm not convinced. Definitely not convinced. We'll see if we get a signal in the arrow still in the buy zone, and we might consider this one. So we're gonna put this one here. Okay, where do I left now? JPY, I think we already saw that one, right? Yeah. CAT CHF. Don't like it too much. NCD and JPY. Okay. Let's see how the 1 hour looks on this. This might be a possibility. I'm not sure it's for this morning or for tomorrow maybe, and I'm not gonna put it in my list. And the last one I'm gonna check is GPNCD, and there it is. Don't like it too much. So I have a list already. EuroCAD, EuroGP. All the euros are looking great. I mean, are looking clean in one direction. You see this small. This is what we're looking for right here. I mean, how are you gonna compare? Hold on. I didn't see this one. Is that the reason I put it there? Okay. Maybe that's the reason I put it there. That doesn't look too bad. Okay. Let me see if it was an entrance here. Okay, that was about the 0. Momentum above. This was telling me it was going to be a pullback, but the transfer longer trend time is telling us up. So it might be a possibility. Now it's not the right time to do it right now, remember. Okay, so we have a setup right in front of our eyes, but we're not going to take it because it's not our time. We got to wait for the right timing. And you guys know from Super Easy what is the right time for that. Okay. Okay, so that is the analysis that we have for today. Let me teach you guys something, how to read a market, top down. I mean, obviously you don't want to start from monthly, weekly, but how about a daily? In a daily, let me get rid of this. In the daily, we know that we're coming in a downtrend, right? And this is a downtrend. It is a downtrend. It might do another move up, but it's still going to move down. All right, so daily, we're going down. 4 hour, we're in a correction, right? Daily coming down. We're in a correction. Now, this correction can go higher and then drop down, or it can go sideways and then start dropping down. So all depends. But we, in the 4 hour, we're going down. So if I know all this, you know, this is the 1 hour and this is the 30-minute. Knowing all this that we're talking about right now, okay? Okay, I think I know. That's OutCAD. Knowing all this, that was not on my list. Knowing all this, my bias direction or my best chance to win a trade is to look for shells in 30 minutes. In this case, why? Because look at the 4 hour. It's coming down. We're in the middle of the correction. We're supposed to look for shells. Although this can go higher first. It can go high first. Don't get me wrong. But it's going to come down. It's going to come down. So it's better to wait until this 1 hour. You can go all the way up here if you want. But it's going to come down. So it's better to wait for next week. But what happened, sometimes we don't keep track of this pairs. We know exactly what we need to do, but we start looking everywhere and we lose track. We forget about it, and that used to happen to me all the time. So practice that top-down analysis is going to help you a lot. Let's look at another one. GP CAD right here. Let's look at the daily. The daily is telling us that we're coming down, then their correction up, and then continue down. So the daily's coming down, and it's not done. You know, it can still go lower. 4 hour. Well, the 4 hour, we don't have an arrow yet, but we know that daily it's coming down. So 4 hour, we don't have an arrow. This is probably going to go up, and then it's going to do another low. In the 1 hour, this is what I'm talking about right here. So I kind of start assuming now. I can kind of figure it out. And normally this happens a lot, same distance. This can happen anytime. But after this is going to come down because of this. The river is coming down in the daily. And the daily is stronger than the 4 hour and any lower time frames. And it's going to happen. Sooner than later. It can even go higher, but it's going to come down. So our job as traders is to go with the daily. To go with the 4 hour for better chances. To go with the 1 hour. So, although this looks real good, right? And I can probably try to go for 20, 30 pips. But I know that in the near future, this is going to start coming down. Okay, friends. Hope this helped you. Thumb down analysis. Please comment. And if you have any questions, keep commenting. And I'm going to address everything in the videos. God bless you all. Stay safe. Bye-bye.